Help! Cloud, come save us!
What's up, guys?
What's up, guys? How you guys been? Or sorry, guys and gals.
Oh my god. I call everybody guys though. It's just a thing. I don't know why.
a thing.
Yeah. I call everybody it. Just kidding.
Wow.
What do you want me to say? Him, she, him,
Them.
shim, sheem,
Them.
them, they, who, what, where, when, why, now. Anyways, Final Fantasy VII, you guys, we're doing today. We're not doing the remake yet. We already beat that for PS4, but we are playing the original on Nintendo Switch. Bum, bum, bum. Anyways, so today we're starting with the pros, obviously, same as always. I like to start off with how like you just click all the different buttons or whatever and get the invisibility basically, and you have like full limit break, and then you can avoid enemies. You can
bring up the tabs for entrances and stuff.
Oh yeah, that was another one too. You can bring up tabs for the entrances. What was the other one though? There was 3 of them. There was avoid the enemies, there was the limit
speed.
break. Oh yeah, 3 times the speed. So the speed is like the really good one too, so you can fast forward through all the text and go through battles quicker and stuff like that, which I think is super handy, considering how slow some of the dialogue and all the like gameplay is while you wait for enemies, or
Yeah.
you wait for your limit break, or you wait for anything in your battle. Sometimes it's excruciating. Other than that, obviously it's a great story. It's one of the best out of the whole series. I mean, who doesn't like Final Fantasy? If you don't, I mean,
You're weird.
like the heck out of this video. You hate it. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like that and 10 and 10-2. I like Chronicles. Chronicles was good. And I like Final Fantasy 3. I think it was 3 and 4. So good. Anyways, so it was a really good game, obviously, and we already talked a little bit about the story. So this one obviously has the whole game in it, unlike the remake, which is insane. And
Because the game is so big.
well, yeah, considering when it came out on the PlayStation, it was like 4 discs. I think it was like 4 discs on the PlayStation, so it was a lot to play. So that size of game on the PlayStation, you're like, wow. Like Metal Gear Solid was, I think, 2 discs. So if you think, Metal Gear Solid's a big game, you imagine how big Final Fantasy is.
Yeah. Yeah, because when I had gotten 13 or something like that with lightning in it or whatever, that was for the 360, and it was like 4 or 5 discs.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Wow. Wait, was that the one that you got recently when we were at the old house?
The one with the pink hair.
And the black, what's the guy with the guys drive around the car?
Oh, no, that's a different one. Final Fantasy... That 13.
That's the one that has
Okay.
the hope in it. I dyed my hair this color.
Let's talk about her.
Oh.
Because that's...
Is it Hope or
It wasn't the Lightning Returns, but it was the original Final Fantasy 13.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah. And that was... Yeah. Yeah, because that was back when I had my 360, and that was forever ago.
Interesting.
Because the Final Fantasy, the one that you were talking about, the one that I have, that one's only 1 disc, or it might be 2 discs. I think there might be a download disc and then like a play disc.
Yeah, that's what it was. Download disc and play disc.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. I'm just trying to think. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of like other like pros and stuff like that, because it was like, I mean, I like the style of the game. Like I was telling Tristan how it's kind of like Resident Evil style, with like the flat background and stuff like that. It's all still frame. It all looks a little realistic, and then until you go to like the world map, or if you're like in a fight or something like that, it looks pretty good for its time at least.
Yeah.
So that kind of engine should not exist today. But if they would have remade it like that, I think that would have been pretty cool too. Like just like make the textures a little bit more smoother on the characters instead of like all these polygons like in your face. You're just like, oh look, Cloud's face is made of a bunch of triangles.
Wow.
Like, stretched out into different proportions. Anyways. What else? Like cons. Like I said, old graphics.
Yeah, old graphics. No one talks.
Yeah, no one talks. Dialogue's a little rough sometimes because it's so long. But it's, you know, most of it's good stuff and it's not relevant. And then, what else? Trying to think about like Cloud's story. Like it's not really a con, but how you can skip through parts of it. So like, if you really want to get into the game, you can just skip parts of it. Unlike other parts of the game where you kind of have to like go along with it.
Yeah, because you can choose if you want to talk about his past or whatever.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. Like when you're in the town, you want to talk about Seth Roth, and you talk to everyone, like your whole crew, about how you used to be a soldier and you used to work with Seth Roth and stuff like that, and then how your whole town got burned down and Seth Roth went crazy. What else?
Navigating in the world map.
Yeah, that was one of the things I mentioned to Tristan, is navigating the world map is a pain in the ass. So like the world map, like when you're like, say like when you leave the city and stuff like that, and you start to walk around, you know, you run into enemies and stuff like that. But we don't, because we got that little feature on the Switch, and you basically walk around. You can basically run into anything, and everything's confusing. Like everything, literally almost everything on the map is like, you have to have some kind of vehicle to get to it, and then you have to like drop off your vehicles to different locations, and then walk all the way back to it just to get to it. Like, oh my gosh. I do like how you can put the whole map like over your like display though. There's not really much to talk about it. You know, it's an old game, it's great, and I love how Cloud's in it. Obviously, he's probably one of my favorite characters. And then him and what's that one other character? That little traitor cat person. I like him, but he's a jerk.
Oh, where you can. He's a what?
He's a little robot cat thing. You haven't got him yet.
Oh.
That's when you go to the casino.
Okay.
Anyways, I know it's a little short video. Thank you guys. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Comment down below.
Woo woo.
Let us know how if there's any.
Thing
you want to let us know or
whatever.
Yeah. We're all open ears.
I'm a little antsy right now.
Huh?
So I'm a little antsy right now.
I see that.
I don't know why. My leg is itchy. Love you.